There's an old saying that you are the average or the combination of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Okay? And I think that in a lot of ways that becomes true, that we are largely influenced by the people we spend time with. But can we make a scientific or physics comparison here? Sorry, excuse me for just a moment on this, but I like to compare this, which is often called the proximity principle or the social proximity principle, with Newton's law of universal gravitation, which essentially explains that the amount of attraction that 2 particles or objects have is proportional to the product or the multiplication of the masses of those two objects, and inversely proportional to the square of how far away their center of masses are. So therefore, essentially, you will have more influence or more attraction to something if one or both of those items is larger or more influential, and also you will have more attraction to that if you are closer to this other object. Okay, so the fact that I'm standing on the Earth means that I'm very attracted to it. If I was very far away from the Earth, suddenly the Earth's gravitational pull doesn't have much effect on me, right? So how does this work with the social proximity principle? Well, there are a lot of people who have massive influence. They are larger than life characters, or they have large audiences, and so therefore the influence that they have on us can be large. But also we need to consider, do we want to be influenced by them? Do we want to spend a lot of time and effort reading what they write, hearing what they say, and if not, then suddenly we can curate that experience. Or we can go the other way, and if there are people that we want to be influenced more by, other influences or voices or people that we feel like we want to cultivate more of in our lives, then suddenly we can be intentional and proactive about spending more time with them. Now that could be different friends we may want to cultivate or spend more time with. That could be family members, that could be spouses or loved ones, and or that could be quote-unquote influencers that we listen to on social media or otherwise, right? But consider, where are you getting your information? Is it a positive source? Is it something that isn't making you happy? And do you want to perhaps change your mix of influence by how close or how much time you spend with things, or the mix and changing who they actually are? And then suddenly we can be proactive rather than reactive in how this social proximity principle works in our lives and helps us become the people we want to become. Thanks so much for listening. My name is Jeff Perry, and I help engineers and technical professionals as a leadership and career coach, and helping them develop their career paths that they love. If I can help you or your organization in any way, I would love to do so. Please reach out and would love to connect. Thanks so much.